Hello and welcome. Ever looked at the ingredients list on your lotion, shampoo, or even some medicines and seen the words polyethylene glycol or PEG? It's a super common ingredient found in thousands of products. But have you ever wondered what it is and how it's made? Today, we're going to break down the science behind this versatile polymer in a simple, easy-to-understand way. So, how is polyethylene glycol made? It all starts with two key ingredients. The first is a small, highly reactive molecule called ethylene oxide. Think of it as the basic building block. The second ingredient is a starter molecule, which is often something as simple as water or another chemical called ethylene glycol. This starter molecule acts as the anchor point where our chain will begin to grow. Next comes the main event, a chemical reaction called polymerization. Polymerization is just a fancy word for linking many small molecules, called monomers, together to form a long chain, called a polymer. In this case, the ethylene oxide molecules are our monomers. They are added one by one to our starter molecule. This process doesn't happen on its own, though. It needs a little push from a catalyst. A catalyst is like a helper that speeds up the reaction. Usually, an acid or a base, like sodium hydroxide, is used. Imagine you're making a necklace. The starter molecule is the string, the ethylene oxide molecules are the beads, and the catalyst is like your hands, quickly adding one bead after another to make a long chain. One of the most important parts of making PEG is controlling how long this chain gets. The length of the PEG chain determines its properties. Shorter chains create a liquid PEG, which you might find in a lotion. Much longer chains create a waxy, solid PEG, which could be used in a solid deodorant or even as a laxative. So, how do chemists control the length? It's all about the recipe. By carefully controlling the ratio of ethylene oxide beads to the starter molecule string, they can decide the average length of the final polymer chains. This is why you see different numbers after the name, like PEG 400 or PEG 3350. That number tells you the average molecular weight of the polymer, which is directly related to how long the chains are. Finally, after the reaction is complete, we have our PEG, but it's not ready to be used just yet. The mixture contains leftovers, like the catalyst and other unwanted byproducts. So, the final step is purification. This involves neutralizing the catalyst to make it inactive and then filtering the mixture to remove any impurities. This purification step is incredibly important, especially for PEG used in food, medicine, and cosmetics, to ensure it is safe for us to use. So there you have it. Polyethylene glycol is made by chemically linking ethylene oxide molecules into chains of a specific, controlled length. It's a fascinating process that creates an incredibly useful and versatile ingredient we see all around us. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video interesting or learned something new, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us continue to make more videos explaining the science behind everyday things. See you in the next one.